You could not have chosen a better venue for this one. It's the Grand Theater. My name is Todd Grisham. And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Sugar Ray Leonard, always fit and trim, 145 pounds, 5'9" tall, with a reach of 70.5. And he'll be facing Terrence Bud Crawford, 5'7" tall, tipping the scales at 140 pounds, bang on, with a reach of 47 inches.
We'll be talking about this fight for years to come. This is one of those classic fights that everybody wants to see.
Sugar Ray Leonard, an undisputed welterweight champion, and he won world titles in 5 weight classes. Terrence Bud Crawford, the undisputed lightweight champion of the world. He also can crack at welterweight, one of the best to ever do it.
As soon as the bell goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, presenting one of the all-time greats, the Hall of Fame legend of boxing, a 5-division champion of the world, Sugar Ray Leonard. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed 3-division champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford.
We welcome you to this beautiful theater where every seat has been sold, but the fans will only need the edge.
That's why this fight is so hot. You could have bought a ticket last year for this fight. People are so excited, looking forward to this.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Perfect counter shot. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Can't score with that jab. Quick punch scores. Crowd is dressed to impress here tonight, and the fighters promise to do the same, as we cannot wait for this, our main event.
For a fighter walking into a theater, I think this is the closest thing to fighting in a gym, because the people are up close. You can hear people talking ringside. You can hear people jeering, saying how good you are, saying how bad you are. You can hear the pressure, the expectation.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Misses with that uppercut. Well done with that counter shot. He's dropped the guard now. What do you think of that decision? Trying to land that jab. Perfect counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Leonard in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them. Finally. And there's the bell to start the round. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
Got him there. Looks like a little bit of a strategy change here, loosening up the technique. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap.
And a wise move there to clinch.
Yeah, you got to clinch. But the idea is just to get your opponent to complain to the referee. Get him to complain about the conditions. Get him to just feel uncomfortable. Keep doing unorthodox things. I don't mind that now and again, but don't make a habit of it.
Counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twist you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Punch. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance. They ring the bell, and here we go. And Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
We're going to try and relax a little bit now. Fight a little differently. Good one. Perfect punch. Very competitive round here. So what a nightmare scenario. Oh, and just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, it's a knockdown.
Oh, he's down, he's down. Is he going to get up? He's staggering.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
So he's going to shake off the cobwebs and bounce around the ring a little bit here. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. He threw a punch and just got countered. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked out. They ring the bell, and here we go. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, do watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
And wisely here, they're going to clinch and hold on to stop this offensive onslaught.
Had to hold on, getting hurt every time the punches land.
In this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and counterpunch.
Because they're so big, because they can punch, because they've got the weight behind them, they may not be connecting, but trust me, when they connect, that's when this fight sets on fire, because somebody's going to get hurt and someone's got to react.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift, and he just misses with that jab.
skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Looks like they're going to try and be a little more elusive now. Couldn't land that jab. Perfect counter lands. Looks like they're going to mix up their strategy a little bit here. Going to shake out the arms and legs and move around a little bit. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't.
And there's the bell to start the round. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Here we go with these two lightning quick lightweights.
We've got a couple of big units here, so I'm expecting power. You're going to have excitement. You're going to have drama because when these guys slow down, that's when the punches are going to land.
Good right hand. Only catching air with that hook. Not so tense anymore, trying to loosen things up. I like it. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
There's a counter shot. Can they finish it? And they're down just when you thought it couldn't get any worse.
The referee's counting, watching him close. Come on, make it. You can do it.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's putting down walls. He knows what shot works and where to land it.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. And once again, he gets clinched.
I don't know if it's a dancing competition or a fight.
Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to blossom.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny? And he'll try and muffle the offense there with another clinch.
You can't do that too often because the referee is eventually going to start taking points off you. You saw the referee watch, look, didn't say anything, just gestured to say, I've checked you. Now be careful because when he starts pulling, taking you out of your rhythm, it's going to get harder.
Beautiful counter shot. They threw the hook, it didn't land. Both of these fighters have had their moments. Tried to score with that hook, but missed.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Can't land that jab. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Oh my goodness, what pace! What pace! They're like, do you know what a Yorkshire Terrier is, Todd? They're like little Yorkshire Terriers.
Perfect punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the... They ring the bell, and here we go. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Big swing and a miss with the hook. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can... And what a shock. Another clinch.
You've got to save that in the back because if you're ever hitting her, a clinch would save your life. You've got to hold on, clear your head, step off again, push them, hold them, lean them down. So when you're going to use those clinches, do it on the blind side of the referee, then let go.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Nice slip to avoid the jab. Fantastic punch. Swing and a miss with the hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. What's a smart? Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. I promise you. There's the bell to start the round. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there. These guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that being used. They're the size of an average man.
Nice slip to avoid the jab. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong. Looks like a little change of strategy here, trying to loosen up the flow a little bit.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them. More than happy.
Looks like he's going to move around the ring a little bit more. Try some stick and move. Catch and shoot. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Good one. Stumbling around in potholes.
These days, where should he look? What should he do? Should he run? Should he try and hold on?
Let's talk about Leonard in that lap. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Perfect counter lands. Hey, it's the featherweight division. You're going to see a lot of speed in this fight.
This is why I love the little guys. This is exactly why I love them. Look at them. Toe to toe. Heart for heart. You know, mano a mano. They're letting the shots go.
Beautiful counter punch. Has to be careful. And they're down. Would be wise here to take the full 8 seconds.
Oh, no. Come on. Get up. Get up. It can't be over.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round. Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
Gotta waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round. Gotta look at his corner. Look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down. Make the most of the count. Get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee. Save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow get to the end of it.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. And we may see an early stoppage here.
His legs have gone.
And there it is! The knockdown punch we knew was coming!
Oh, he's down. Is he going to raise like the Undertaker?
Many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.